the sacred to human happiness.
Loneliness is not the absence of people. Loneliness is the inability to express what matters to you most. I know this virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favor. Well, honor is the subject of my story. When you are in the presence of something larger than yourself, instead of feeling diminished, you feel that you are an integral and essential part of a larger whole.
According to Hamlet, when it is a Hamlet, it's on the duality in the mind, to be or not to be, just like me. The hip, hop, the hippie. That was rubbish, this side, the hip. Ooh. Check that. This side go. And this side go. Hip. Hip, hip, hop, here go. And everybody go. Hip, hop, the hippie. Rockin' to the bang bang boogie, so up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat. My mistress eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than hair, to the snow be whiter than their breasts are done. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on hair head. I have seen roses that match by the whites, but no such roses as seen her cheeks. And in some perfume that is more delight than in the breath from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yeah well I know that music have a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress when she walks, she treads on the ground. And yet by heaven I think my love is rare, as any she be lied with false compare. And yet by heaven I think my love is rare, as any she be lied. Yo, let's go yo, the hip, hop, the hippie, hippie to the hip, hip. And this side go the hip, hop, the hippie. Yo, yo, and everybody go the hip, hop, the hippie. Rockin' to the bang bang boogie, so up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity beat.
And the person who taught me this technique through videos and whatnot, whom I've never met, is a guy named Ben Crystal.
The wonderful thing about Shakespeare is that there's this body of work where already we have a whole bunch of brilliant words and brilliant thoughts with emotion tied into them, ready for us to try. I asked the room, and this 11-year-old girl said, well, it's to not get trapped in the way you think, because sometimes you can find yourself thinking in unhelpful ways, and you can lock yourself in your own head, or even a beautiful sunrise, or a beautiful sunset, something in life that just captures your heart, and just in that thought, that you have that thought, or that person, or that dog, that moment lifts you up and makes you realize that you wouldn't change who you are if you were given the world. When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I, all alone, beweep with my outcast state, and trouble deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself. The character's literally wandering around, kicking stones with his friends, feeling glum and not sure why or how the feelings have come to him. Shakespeare is such a great argument. His writing, his work is such a great argument for speaking your feelings into words. He says, give sorrow words.
Iad putanya, bulti, chain the booty, utromo birshi hidnostis caritsis, udurum doli, iliati.
Sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this cheerless messenger, none of my lord's ring. Why? He sent her none.
I am the man, if it is be so as 'tis. Poor lady, she were better love a dream.
Whether it is nobler in the mind,
Whether it is nobler in the mind,
whether it's
hourly,
our minds to suffer, the sleep, our outrageous fortune.
Hope is a creative act.
'Tis mightiest and the mightiest, it becomes the throned monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power.
If it were now to die, 'twere to die most happy. For I fear my soul has such content absolute that no other comfort as it is succeeds in uncertain fate. If you find yourself at a moment in your life when you recognize that everything that's happened has inevitably led to this moment, and this moment is good, you have achieved human happiness.
Edie. To bark or not to bark? That is the question. Right.